Welcome to the final stage of this year's tour of Qinghai Lake. Today we're in Lanzhou for basically a party. All the racers have come down from altitude, everybody's ready for a super fast race, and here we are getting ready to pull our final 100 kilometers out of 2,000 plus this year. Look at the crowd, they're just totally nuts, everybody's out in force, but one person who's gonna have a party later is this person, Chief Commissar Alexander Donaki.
Highest ranking in the Asian calendar, and after the race I have to write a report to the UCI. It's a questionnaire about 15 pages thick, and all aspects of the race, not only the sporting aspects, also commercial aspects, environmental aspects, working circumstances for teams, for riders, for press, media, everything.
Tabriz petrochemical rider and Iranian national champion, Ghader Mizbani.
For our team, Tabriz petrochemical team, the Qinghai Lake is the toughest race in the season. Because we cannot participation in European race about some political problem, visa problem, and we are always in Asian, and in Asian race, Qinghai Lake the best race for us.
Today is the final stage, as I mentioned, and we have got a fast one for you. We've got 96 kilometers and 2 sprints right along the banks of the Yellow River. We're gonna start off, and basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow the banks. No swimming today, but we're heading all the way out, turning around, crossing a bridge that was packed with spectators, and then we're firing our way all the way back to the start-finish line. We're gonna do 5 laps, each lap just a little bit less than 20 kilometers. Although it's not evident, there is actual relaxation on the faces of the riders, but first, with the exception of the green jersey, everything is on this man right here, Samad Pourseyedigolakhour. The gun goes off, and the racers are ready to rock. Off we go along the banks of the Yellow River. Very brief hiccup, but boy did we ever have some action right off the bat. We had Astana and Tabriz Petrochemical fighting for GC placing. So those two teams were attacking like maniacs, right off the front, literally. The 122 riders for the most part stayed together, but by and large they were strung out with such high speeds. Even with the wind, slight wind, we still had speeds over 50 kilometers an hour in that first hour. We've got a breakaway that's coming across the line with sprint number 1. Florence Hoseinen from Drapac ended up taking that sprint, with Talbot Brody from the Australian national team taking second, and Luis Mas-Bonat from Burgos BH bridged up to make a powerful quartet. They extended their lead to 1 minute, but nevertheless, the hungry peloton was basically chomping at the bit. That was sprint number 2 going across the line, and what you ended up seeing was once again Florence Hoseinen from Drapac taking first, and again Talbot Brody taking second. You can see the swarming of green and pink and blue. They're headed to the front, and they're going to chase down that break with 5 kilometers to go. Lamprey Merida is up in the front with a good train, as well as United Healthcare. There's a quick right-left combination before the final finishing straight, and here we go. 300 meters to go, and all the big sprinters are up to the front. There's Francesco Chicchi in the back. What's he doing back there? Wait a minute, here we go. All right, we've got 200 meters. We can't quite, oh, there we go. All right, oh, we almost got some contact. There's Chicchi going to the line, but wait, we've got Rico Rogers leaning against Jake Keough! Yes, Jake Keough from United Healthcare team takes the win over what looks like 5 centimeters.
Yeah, it was crazy. There were a lot of corners, which is good for our team, but we were really organized. Davide Frattini held us in really good position. Aldo tried to make a push to the corner, but it was crazy. Farnese Vini did, again, a really good lead out. Yeah. We came through the corner. I was really far back, and up the hill, I did my sprint and had to weave through a lot of guys to come to the front, and it was close on the line, but I got it.
These girls are going to hope their gowns are champagne-proof, because with Rico and Kiki and Jake from Boston, it's going to be messy. Great champagne, and here we go. The last stage, no need to do laundry. Everybody's battling it out. Right here we have our best Asian. This is Samad Pourseyedigolakhour. He has won best Asian, not to mention best climber. He's got the King of the Mountain jersey right there. Yet another bouquet and a wonderful mascot as well. There's green jersey winner Sacha Modolo. 6 stages to do his name. I don't know how many bottles of champagne. 8? And there we have our yellow jersey, our overall race leader, Sacha Modolo from Tabriz Petrochemical Team. The final GC shows Sacha Modolo in first, 42 seconds behind